everybody to day 24. This is almost our last week of this challenge, which is amazing. So today we're going to do a little bit more shoulder love. So we're going to do some stretching, some strengthening. So you might need a strap, a belt, or something that you can move. Even a t-shirt works perfectly fine. A towel, again, whatever you need to use in that moment is perfect. You might want to have some straps, blocks. Again, if you don't have any of those, it doesn't matter. You can still move your arms. You can still use fists. So anyway, let's start sitting. Now you can sit on a block. As always, I like to sit on a block to raise my hips. It just brings a little bit more comfort and brings everything into an alignment. We're going to roll our shoulders up, back and round. Give your head a little move. And this time we're going to start with a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly, and it doesn't matter which, whatever feels comfortable. Close down the eyes, but just sit a little taller. And just take a moment to notice your own heart beating. And then noticing the rise and the fall of the belly. When I start this exercise, I don't find my belly is moving. I actually feel it's my chest because I am breathing a lot shallower, or it just is a lot higher. So this is a great exercise to show you how, or maybe how you can direct the breath down towards your belly. So breathing in through the nose, fill the lungs and send it down towards the belly. And exhale, let it all come back out through the nose. So this exercise, all I want you to notice is, can you fill that belly with air and can you let it come back in? As adults, we breathe a lot higher. We forget about that belly breathing, and as children you see how they use their bellies, how it fills and comes back, and we just lose that. So really good exercise just to spend a little bit of time connecting to the breath, but it's more of an exercise to check in, a little bit more of a mindfulness exercise. And while you're connecting with your breath, with your body, it's a wonderful time to check in with how you are actually feeling. Are you tired? Are you sore? Are you awake? What are you feeling, and what can you apply to your mat today? Is it a little extra care? Is it maybe time to step it up? Whatever it is you're feeling, make sure that you practice that on the mat, either with caution, awareness, or appreciation. But I wish you a beautiful practice. Gently bringing the hands to the heart space, blink open the eyes, raise the arms, open it up for a big stretch, interlace the fingers behind the back, puff the chest and have a little move. Doesn't matter how you move. You can move forward, you can move back, you can move side. And then we bring the hands back down to the lap. Take the head over to the side, it doesn't matter which. Up and over to the other side. Bringing it back, chin to chest. And then up to the ceiling. Bring it back, look to a side, it doesn't matter which side. And over to the other. Now if a head circle feels good, I like half circles, some like full circles. So please go ahead and do what feels comfortable. And bring yourself back. Let's get into our shoulders. Up, back and round. Some nice big movements. Let's add the levers. So taking the hands to the shoulders. Good, change your direction. And if like a crawl or a backstroke feels good, add that in. Nice. Taking the arms out to the side, stretching over and have a little lateral flexion. Have a little flare in that rib cage. A little reach over. And we'll go up and over to the other side. We'll bring it back to neutral. You can place your hands on your ribs. You can do a big circle with the rib cage. So try to have a little isolation away from the hips. It's more of the ribs. Opposite direction. Good, and then we'll gently bring it back. If you're sitting on a brick, you can come on down. Take whatever leg is in the front, draw that knee in towards your chest. Give it a little wiggle, give it a little move. You can always lean to the side. We're going to do little circles. Nice and awkward when you're sitting down and those sit bones are nice and grounded. Other way. Nice. And see if you can grab a hold of the ankle. We give it a little cradle. And you can either grab underneath or start to circle the ankle. Good, change the direction. Lovely. And then gently reset. Let's go second side. So little circles. This side always feels lovely and awkward. And change the direction. Always have that little cradle. And then a little circle. We can change our direction as well. Good. And then gently bring it back. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Have a little rock, a little move. I like to give the legs like almost a little shake. Not a deep forward fold as such, but it's more of like a little active movement forward. You can always take the hands behind us, puff your chest, arch the back. I like to roll the ankles here as well. Good. And then come back. Now you have the options to stay sitting. You don't have to move. I'm going to swing my legs around and I'm going to sit onto my shins. So I'm going to get an extra stretch into my feet. And if that does not feel comfortable, you can always slide your bricks underneath your bottom and it takes that pressure off of the knees. Grab a hold of your strap or whatever it is you are using. And if you do have a strap like mine with a big buckle, hang on to the buckle so it doesn't smack you in the face. So they say it's your hips twice. Now for me that still feels quite short because of my dodgy shoulder, so I'm going to go a little wider. So probably about shoulders and a couple of inches more. Make sure the strap is not baggy, it wants to be as tight as you can. And you're going to lift up. We're just going to have a little arch. I'm going to move to the side so you can see it. Just having a little arch in the back, so think cow. Rounding in as you come in towards your cat. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat. Good, a couple more of these. Opening and arching. Bringing it in. Couple more. Again. And last set. Bring it up, but don't arch the back. Twist towards your right side. It doesn't matter if it's gone the other way. Bring it back and switch to the other way. Good. Bring it back. This time, have a little twist and then take the arm back. So I'll go side on. So you're getting a little twist with a little stretch through the arm. Good. Slowly come back. Again, a twist the opposite way and a little stretch open. Lovely. Bringing it back. Okay, the arm's going to go all the way over your head. And I'm going to come back. Now watch when you go over that we don't go one arm. Try and keep it straight. So you can see I've moved. So maybe I need to widen the strap a little to have some comfort. Now you want to feel, I guess, a pull, but not a bad pull. It's a stretch. You're opening your shoulders. So just a few more of these. Good. Up, back and round. So this could be shoulder flossing, shoulder work, whatever you want to call it. Up, back and round. Now notice if it's your rib cage that is making the space for the shoulders to come or have that rotation. Try and keep the rib cage in place, and it's the actual arms doing the work. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Gently bring it back. Pop your strap aside for now. We are going to use it standing. So if you are in a kneeling position with me, drum it forward, separate the legs and give those feet just a little ease. Good. Okay, walk your hands forward. Now any shoulder injuries, take it very carefully. Walking it forward, now arching the back, coming in towards a puppy pose. Now I'm not arching too much. My intention really is into my shoulders, in towards the armpits, the shoulder girdle. So options to lessen the bend and just feel a stretch in the upper body. Those of you that want to have more of an arch, of course, be careful, but take it easy. Good, come back into the shoulders, look forwards, keep sliding yourself forward towards a Sphinx pose. Good, press the feet in towards the mat, activate those glutes. Now we're going to do cat-cow here, so protraction through the shoulders, engagement through the core, slowly release, come back to Sphinx, arching and opening the chest on the inhale. Contract, round, press up and lift, and then bring it back in, inhaling. Again, lifting up and drawing it back. Exhale. And then gently bring it back. Lovely. Slowly bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes back and up towards your first down dog. So when you get into your down dog, walk it out. Feel the hamstrings, feel the back of the legs, the length in the spine. Take a little twist, a little bend, a little wiggle. Again, just encourage yourself to feel, to move. Lovely. Walking your feet towards your hands. And when you get there, bend the knees, hang and allow your body just that moment to take in the stretch. Good. Soften, roll up through the body. Raise the arms up, inhale. Exhale, deep forward fold. Step back with your right foot. Lower the knee. If you can locate your strap, it's a perfect time now. Raising the arms up, pull on the strap, arch your little back. Now options to stay here, you don't have to have your strap, you don't have to have anything. Open the front chain of the body. Good. Bring the rib cage back in. Don't send the hips forward and down, but bring the lunge back and twist towards the left leg. Good. Lean back in towards it. Just have a little switch and twist here. Don't go too far. Good. Come back to neutral. Plant your hands. Keep your hands onto that strap. Push back, down dog. Pedal it out. Right leg through the gates of the arms. Lower the back knee. Raise the arms. Sink the hips forward and down. Arch the back. Good. Come back into the lunge. Twist towards the front leg and have a little lean back. Now I've got my back toes tucked just to add a little bit of stability for myself. Slowly come back. Lower the strap, but keep it there, but you can move your hands. Push back to down dog. Pedal it out. Good. Shift forward to your plank pose. Options to lower your knees. Shift forward, lowering down for your chaturanga. Scoop up to a cobra. Up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg through the gates of the arms. Give it a good big movement. Find your strap. Lift off, high lunge. Arch the back, open the heart. Good. Bring the rib cage back in. Maybe lessen the lunge, twist towards the left. Have a little lean back. Good, bring it back to neutral. Slowly lower the strap to the floor, but bring the body up as you cartwheel the arms, making our way into our warrior two. Good, so really bending into that front knee, opening out your hip. Lovely. Rib shift forward, forearm to thigh, back arm up and over. Lovely. Back to your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Rebend. Straighten the front leg, but rib shift forward, and let's reverse triangle, up and back. Excellent. Come back, bring the arms. Turn the toes to me. Turn your heels in. Bend your knees. Take your hands. Have a little rock. A little move. Good. Slowly, let's start to rock from side to side. We can bring your hands to your heart centers. They can be out. They can still be on the thighs. Getting in toward the inner thigh. Lovely. Slowly bring it all the way up. Turn your toes, that was your front, but the left. Start to pivot on that back foot. Good. Raising the arms up, back and round. Interlace the fingers. Puff the chest. Good. Hold it here. Bring the rib cage back in. I'm just going to have a little hop backwards. Rib cage back in. Lean forwards. Shift the weight. See if the back leg will have a little lift off. Embrace the wobble, but bring it back together. Mountain pose. Let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose. Shift forwards, option to lower your knees. Taking your chaturanga all the way down. Scoop up to your cobra. Up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg through the gates of the arms. Find your strap. Lift off, high lunge. Sink forward and down, open the chest. Good. Bring the rib cage back in, maybe lessen the lunge. Twist towards that front leg and lean back. Good. Slowly bring it back to neutral. Reach forward, lower the strap. Cartwheeling the arms, grounding the back heel, warrior two. Rib shift forward, forearm to thigh back, I'm up and over. Lovely. Bring it back through warrior two, straighten the front leg, rib shift forward, reverse your warrior. Bring it back to your star. Turn the toes alongside the mat, turn the heels in, bend your knees, have that little rock. Maybe a little lower, maybe adding a little bit of a twist. Good. When you're ready, straightening up. Front toes need to turn, pivoting on that back foot, bringing the hips around. Good, raise the arms up, back, round, interlace. Have a little opening before you close it down. You lean forward and we have lift off. Bring it all the way back together, raise the arms, inhale. Exhale, deep forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose, shift forward, take your chaturanga, scooping up to your cobra, up and back to down dog. Nice. Take your feet wider, turn them out, bend your knees as you walk your hands back towards your feet, hanging in a malasana. Remember, we can have a moving malasana. You can have a still one. Up to you. Turn the toes in, lower the bottom, all the way to the floor. Stretch your legs. Take it out. Good. Fab. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Draw your right knee in, open out the hip, pull the left leg back into the socket so you become square. And if you do have your strap, fab, we can hook it around our toes. We can lift up on the inhale and the exhale. Don't pull on the arms and go backward. It's that same sensation of lifting up and folding forward. Take it easy. So we're opening up our hip as well as stretching through our hamstring and in towards your lower back with Janu Shirsana. Lovely. Slowly coming on up, drawing that right leg in, bending the left leg opening. Again, still pull it back into the socket, lifting up on the inhale and your exhale to fold. Slowly coming back up, maybe slide both feet back in, lifting up on your inhale, exhale to fold forwards. Relax the shoulders, don't pull too much. And gently release. Good. Now you can bring your legs into butterfly or cross-legged, it does not matter. Give yourself a little hug. Move out in the shoulders, move out in the arms. Switching over, other arm has a little hug. Bring it back, rolling out your wrists. Lovely. I'm going to change my butterfly now in towards a Sukhasana, and I'm going to have an easy twist to a side, raising up and then twisting around. Bringing myself back and around to the opposite way. Coming on back, having a little walk forward. Still easing it out. And bringing myself back up to my neutral. Okay, so again, you can sit however feels comfortable, but let's place a hand on the heart and a hand back on the belly. Just as we did when we started, notice the heart. Is it beating a little quicker? And come back to your breath, back to your belly breathing. And now ask yourself, how do I feel? Did you apply what you felt before on the mat? Has it changed? The mood changed? How you feel, has it changed? Or is it exactly the same? You have the option to lie down, turn me off and have a moment in Shavasana. Or if you feel ready to seize the day, if you've done this in the morning, draw your hands to heart centers, blink open your eyes. Have a little moment to take in the world around you before we have a little bow to ourselves, to you. I thank you very much. Namaste.